Oh my goodness, what's up, y'all? It is Jay here, your accountability coach and ghetto psychologist, and it is my life's purpose to help Black people navigate this patriarchal system. Yo, we got a very controversial topic, if you will. We're keeping it lighthearted today because the world's already shit. So let's talk about some shit that don't really matter. Can men and women be friends with each other? Yeah, if you're getting back to this, make sure you like and subscribe. If you go all the way through and you want to comment, leave a comment. And I always preface with this. If you disagree with the message, not me. Okay. Disagree with the message, not me. That means don't attack me. Don't attack me. Don't call me stupid. Don't say what I'm saying doesn't make sense. Just say you just don't agree. State why. Move along. I'm going to say 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to change my mind regardless, but keep it respectful. That's all I ever ask. So I want to talk about this because, of course, Cam Newton came on. No, well, he didn't come on. Dimitri Wiley came on his podcast and they were having a conversation about if women and men could be friends with each other. It wasn't that a specific conversation, if you will. It was a segue from their prior conversation. But I'm going to play the clip. Prayerfully, the sound works. If it doesn't, I'll just edit that bad boy in this mug.
Like relationships in your life right now?
With a woman?
Yeah.
No.
Is that by choice?
I'm not about to be around no woman platonically. Listen.
We gotta unpack this, Cam. Why?
Because I'm not about to play them type of games.
Is it self-control?
Call it what you want.
I'm asking.
Call it, it may be self-control.
I'm asking.
If she fine, I'm not about to have her around playing like I don't think that she's attractive.
Is it possible to think someone's attractive and still behave yourself?
Yes.
Do you have control of them thoughts?
Yes. But I'm not about to play them games.
What game is it?
The game of saying, hey, we not about to be friends. I don't have good-looking women that's friends around me. So no.
Just all the. Do you have any ugly ones? I gotta ask.
I don't even have women friends, bro. Respectfully.
Why? I understand you saying you're not finna play this game, but Cam, you're a smart man. I'm gonna need you to go deeper than that.
Yeah, we're gonna I know me.
Okay?
I know me.
And what that mean?
That means if I'm around a woman long enough, I'm going to find something good in her that attracts me.
Okay, and when you're attractive, what then happens? When you're attracted, what then happens?
Sex.
Oh, God damn, Cam. Cam, it's a bigger issue than I thought we had here.
So, understanding that I know what's to come from a platonic situation, I don't even play. No, I don't do that. Baby, you too fine for me. We're not doing that.
Interesting.
No.
So, okay. If I take the word friendship off of the table, do you have platonic relationships in your life that involve women?
I just told you, I don't have no attractive woman that I'm cool with that I do not have plans on stabbing.
And I'm gonna also play the audio too, just to help everybody.
I'm not about to be around no woman platonically. Listen.
We gotta unpack this, Cam. Why?
Because I'm not about to play them type of games.
Is it self-control?
Call it what you want.
I'm asking.
Call it, it may be self-control.
I'm asking.
If she fine, I'm not about to have her around playing like I don't think that she's attractive.
Is it possible to think someone's attractive and still behave yourself?
Yes.
Do you have control of them thoughts?
Yes. But I'm not about to play them games.
What game is it?
The game of saying, hey, we not about to be friends. I don't have good-looking women that's friends around me. So no.
Just all the. Do you have any ugly ones? I gotta ask.
I don't even have women friends, bro. Respectfully.
Why? I understand you saying you're not finna play this game, but Cam, you're a smart man. I'm gonna need you to go deeper than that.
Yeah, we're gonna I know me.
Okay?
I know me.
And what that mean?
That means if I'm around a woman long enough, I'm going to find something good in her that attracts me.
Okay, and when you're attractive, what then happens? When you're attracted, what then happens?
Sex.
Oh, God damn, Cam. Cam, it's a bigger issue than I thought we had here.
So, understanding that I know what's to come from a platonic situation, I don't even play. No, I don't do that. Baby, you too fine for me. We're not doing that.
Interesting.
No.
So, okay. If I take the word friendship off of the table, do you have platonic relationships in your life that involve women?
I just told you, I don't have no attractive woman that I'm cool with that I do not have plans on stabbing.
Have any platonic relationship?
Okay. That is a lot to unpack. There are so many things that are problematic with this. And there's still some element of truth to what he is saying. And it's a sad reality. It is a reality that just because it's true now doesn't mean it has to always be. I'm one of those people that I say, this is one of my favorite sayings. Don't attack the truth teller. Attack the truth and make it better, right? So in Cam's situation, he's telling the truth. So we can't attack him for telling the truth, but we can't attack the ideology around it because it's not something that can't be improved upon if people really want to. I have a video on TikTok where I'm telling people we need to learn how to be friends with each other. Men are missing out on community because they don't want to be our friend. Men are missing out on community because they don't lead with the correct mind. They lead with their physical prowess, and then they have the fucking nerve to try to relay it back to biology, and it's false. Nothing has proven that men want sex more than women. Nothing has proven that. Nothing has proven that men deserve to have more sex than women. Nothing is proven that. All of this is social. And when you have a society that has a general belief system, y'all start thinking it's fact, but it's not fact. It's fallacy. Men don't need to have sex more than women. They have tricked themselves into believing that they do. Y'all don't understand the difference between nature and nurture. We nurture a lot of these gender issues. We nurture a lot of these double standards. You know what I'm saying? That's not nature. It's not natural, though. Like I said, I agree with Cam to an extent because I have yet to find a successful male-female friendship where one or the other has not had feelings or they've not smashed before. I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm just saying I haven't found for my own personal life, right? I know that they exist out there, but they are very rare. When I did have a platonic friendship with a man and we did not see any attraction in each other, at least as far as I know, he knew I would never go. And it wasn't never on no weird shit. He was kind of like my brother, but he betrayed me in my mind. Because men are always gonna be the bros before the hoes, no matter how you spin it. He chose a friend who did something very foul to me. He sexually assaulted me. I'm just gonna say it. He chose to still hang out with him, knowing how problematic that is for me, knowing how problematic that is in general. Niggas will not cut off other niggas. Again, I'm not here to say that you can't be male friends with the opposite sex because like I said, I did have that friendship and I knew him since I was in middle school. And we became real friends. We was somewhat friends in school, but we became real friends after school when we got grown. And again, that friendship has absolved because niggas with Cam's mindset. I couldn't even be friends with his friends that I didn't have an attraction to. He had an attraction to me. So guess what he did? Yeah, that's the one. He SA'd me. So it's niggas with that mindset, right? Because, yeah, you say, oh, yeah, I got an element of self-control, but what I can say is, yeah, Cam know not to even go that way because he don't even want to be tempted. But when men don't even have the awareness that they don't have the self-control or that maybe they don't give a fuck, they still put themselves in those positions to harm women because they feel like they can't be friends with someone they are attracted to without feeling like they want to stab them. That's what he said. That's what he said. And it's a problem. I want y'all to know we can't even have enough community amongst ourselves as Black people. And I'm saying this to Black people because this is a Black man and that was another Black man up there. We can't even have a community as Black people in a sense of revolutionizing the world because when Black men and Black women come together, Black men are going to harm those Black women. Now, I'm not saying every one of them, but there's always going to be some to ruin the whole fucking thing. The Black Panther Party could have been one of the most beautiful tales, but it has a nasty stain in it because, yeah, Black Panther Party was 2/3 women, and some of those women, unfortunately, were sexually assaulted by the males. So much so that it forced a female chairman to resign. It was that bad. And it hurts me as a woman myself who's been SA'd. Like I just told you, I was SA'd before. My first ever SA, I was 5 years old. And it's just this mindset that permeates in the average Black man where he can't find value in a black woman outside of her being sexually attractive. That's why he said he can't even be friends with you if you look good, because he gonna find a way for you to look good. That's basically what he said. I'm just paraphrasing. You're gonna somehow eventually look good to him, even if at one point you didn't before. It's problematic. Now I'm entertaining again the man side, but I'm gonna go to the female side, right? Because as a woman who's dated men who had female friends, and secretly there's always been some bullshit. Either he done already fucked her before, or she really secretly likes him, even though he might not be checking for her like that. It's always like that. Let me not say always. It's majority of the time it's like that. So what do we do with that, right? Now, I know in general it's hard to find friends, but not let alone if we get into the whole male and female thing. Regardless of that, why is it so hard for you to become a part of someone's life with just the intention of getting to know that person, and whatever happens happens? I would love for a day to come where men and women can just be friends with each other without it even having to be an intention of somebody having sex or being more than friends. Let it just be a natural occurrence. If we would stop really just thinking with our bodies, or thinking with societal expectations, meaning that, oh, if I'm gonna approach a woman, or if I'm gonna approach a man, it's only for us to date. We have to learn to be friends with each other, bruh. We got to. It's the most important thing for us to unify. I keep telling y'all, the first breakdown in humanity was between man and woman. It wasn't between races. It was man and woman. That was the first breakdown. Sexism existed before racism did. Now I got my own little hypothesis about that. Oh, now this is real. Now the hypothesis about what happened between man and woman, you get a little deep. Now I don't even know if I'll ever be able to prove that. That's why I'm calling it a hypothesis, and not a theory, because it's not much information to prove that. We talking about some done of time type shit. It's a deep thing that's going on in the world between men and women. There's so many gender issues at play. You have the women who are just electing at this point to not date, not have sex, not marry, not have children. I'm gonna be candid with y'all. I have not had sex in 2 years. I've not done nothing with nobody nothing like that. I ain't been penetrated in over 2 years. January 2024 to be exact. It's been 2 years, and I'm gonna be honest. I didn't make an intention to just not do it. It just was a natural thing where it's just like, I just don't want to play with y'all no more. I just don't want to play with y'all no more. I mean, play too much. Y'all play too much, man. I don't want to play no more. I like to be serious about shit. Play when you want to, but learn how to be serious at least 70% of the fucking time. We grown ups. So because I don't want to play no more, I ain't playing no more. Just not into it. And it's because men like Cam are the majority. And a lot of these men, y'all gonna argue. That's all y'all want to do, is act like y'all are just such good stock. Y'all are not. Like, it's so much evidence in your face to tell you, oh, men really are not that good to women. Y'all are not. Y'all are literally our enemy. And it's not because we want y'all to, it's because y'all want to suppress, repress, oppress us since the dawn of time. I understand why y'all have vagina envy, but you need to take that out on God. I'm just, kind of not playing, but still, like, take your troubles to God, okay? I ain't gonna say take it out on God, but take your troubles to God, bro. Because I ain't got nothing to do with that. I didn't choose to be a woman, just like you didn't choose to be a man. So whatever it is that inherently, whatever's in these niggas' DNA or whatever the case is, where they just can't understand that women are gateways to God, that you will receive favor in the world if you take care of women. We are the nurturers. We are the caretakers. We are Mother Nature. And when you disrespect us so many times, you don't have favor in your life. Well, let me not say that, because everybody got favor. You lose favor in your life. Cam is in a sticky, he's sticky. He's just a sticky nigga. I've been talking about Cam. Y'all go. I'm a link. Hopefully, I remember to. I'll make sure I write that down. I'm gonna link my past video talking about him because I speak about him about like when it comes to stuff like this. He is. I'm like I said. I'm from Atlanta. I don't know if you see the A waving around. My. I don't know if I want to get his tea. If I already gave this tea, I might have already said this. I'm just gonna say. So the father of my child played football with Cam. The average Atlanta man thinks like him. Of course, average does not mean everybody. I'm just saying average mean most of them have somewhat of this mindset. And if we get real, it might extend beyond Atlanta. But I'm just gonna leave it in Atlanta because this is where I'm at. This is where I'm from. So you gotta understand why listening to shit like this is why I ain't did nothing in 2 years. This is what I'm used to having to deal with. So I don't want to deal with that no more. I would love to find me a Dimitri Wiley, but you want to know what happens to men like that? They get snatched. They know that there are better women, that women have better men have better options. Women are better options. It's bad pickings versus picking badly. Men just pick badly. But even when they pick badly, they only pick badly because most of the time they don't know what they're looking for in a woman. It's very shallow what they're looking for is, oh, can she cook? Can she clean? Can she fuck? Can she suck? Ooh, everybody can do that. Or learn to. That's not hard. But the intrinsic, when we get to personality, when we get to mindset, when we get to the envisioning what your life would be like with this woman, a lot of them don't have foresight because women have foresight. That's our job. Men are in the moment. They're impulsive. I'm generalizing, of course. It's not everybody. God damn, y'all love to do that shit. So that being said, like I said, I would love to find a Dimitri Wiley. They be snatched. They be gone. They be off of the radar. They done found a woman. There's a male loneliness epidemic and women are choosing to be lonely. I don't even want to say lonely because I'm not lonely and my life is very busy. But men are lonelier. They are lonelier. They're more they're not solitary creatures like women are. Women are very much so bred to be solitary creatures. Men thrive in community, but they're missing out on their community because of the way that they think, the way they treat women, the way they treat their children. Men are dying alone way more than women are. Black women too. Y'all always try to make it seem like it's more black women who are lonely than men. It's not true because women know how to foster platonic relationships with people, even with men, the men that are willing. But most of y'all not willing to be our friend because you feel like there's no way we could have anything in common because men and women are so different. We're really not that fucking different. Yeah, there are differences, but most of them are nurtured differences, not nature differences. They're not natural. It's a lot to say. It's a lot to unpack when it gets to this. I think also the socialization of when you see men and women who are friends, especially like in movies and the media, there's always this, oh, somebody's in love with the other party and they just waiting on this other person to get taken by someone else before they tell them. Best friend's wedding. It's like 2, 3, maybe even more than that. So many movies where, oh yeah, we're just friends, we're best friends, we grew up to be best friends, we grew up together. And all of a sudden they fall in bed with each other after the fucking one of the best friends get a mate. And shit's like, and now we see that and we're like, oh, well, maybe my best friend is my person. No, it don't always have to be that. It's not always that. We believe that. And we believe now that it should be that. To the point where we can't even be friends with each other. We can't be friends. Men and women can't. There ain't no way we can be friends. But I'm just saying. So, anywho, I don't have much more to talk about. It's a lightweight topic. If you view this video, if you watched all the way through, please like and subscribe again. Drop a comment about what you agree, what you don't agree with. Don't attack me, attack the message. And also, go ahead and grab this. Thorn to the eye. Ain't she pretty? I know she ain't real, but I am. So go ahead and get this, though, for real. Going to the eye. Just go grab the chapter sample. I'm not going to talk too much about it. I've been talking about it a lot. Okay? You don't have to buy the paperback. There is a digital copy available. Links are in the description. If you roll with me this long, you're a real one. I love you, and I will see you